Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of March 16th. And at this time I'd like to give everyone out there a very special thank you for subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and hitting the hype button. So wow, thank you. And of course, for all the lovely comments. It is so nice to read and hear from you guys about how much you appreciated them and thank me for putting them out there. Some of you even put in the description that you've subscribed to my channel because you enjoyed the videos. So, wow, thank you again for all of that. It certainly makes my week. I hope I make yours as well. And thank you again. Alright, starting with the Queen of Cups. So relaxing a little bit. Seeing what's on offer this week. Not trying to just push ahead blindly. You're understanding that, you know, there's something in your life that is growing. You know, getting a little more physical for some of you. This could be in the romantic relationships. Maybe you've decided to start a new relationship in your life. Now this can be a friendship. It doesn't always have to be a partner. But it's a new beginning for you. You know, you develop a little bit more closeness with some of your families. If you have been, you know, feeling like not quite getting the right response in some cases. Now that can be immediate family or far away. Some of this is just getting a little more wiser as you grow older. And it doesn't matter what age you are. We all learn at different times. And this is you following your heart. Maybe you haven't talked to somebody for a long time and you decided to open the door again to see if there is changes. Can this be mended? That sort of thing. But there's something in your life that is actually changing. Changing you, changing your perspective, and you're much more calm about how it's being answered back to you. Yeah, the High Priestess. Feeling right place, right time. Just seeing what's on offer, not trying to get anywhere in particular. You're just being more receptive this week in the actions that are being presented to you. And you're okay with that. You really are. You're not feeling stressed in any case. Things are really starting to come together for you. You know, you have knowledge. You have absolutely a driving force behind you to achieve. So you're trusting yourself. You're very much being mindful to your past experiences and what's being put before you. So wow, that's really following your intuition here. And the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to hear some really good news. There's opportunities that are more opening up for you. You're realizing that it's time to change something and close the deal. Now that can be in a job, a relationship, friendships, whatever. And bring it more to life. This could be a new assignment for some of you. Maybe you've got asked to participate in something. This could be a new work project that you have decided that, okay, I'm going to try it. This also means that you are taking care of your health. That's one of your very best investments. And you're learning to work a little more easily, if that makes any sense to you. Like you're not just sitting there for 8 hours, you know, typing on your computer if that's what you do. You're taking breaks, you know, putting it out there that, okay, I'm only going to do like 2 hours tomorrow and, you know, each day, and that will still give me my hours I need. But your health is first right now. You're really homing in on taking care of yourself. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Releasing yourself from something that you felt you weren't good enough, you didn't have enough, you know, those things that get stuck to all of us in our lives, the self-doubts, the sabotage, and we don't even know sometimes that you're doing it, but you're releasing yourself from it. You're no longer having self-doubt. You're willing now to step into something brand new and see what happens. And you're okay either way. You're not stressing about it. You have no more doubt about it. It's like, let's give it a try and see where this goes. So you're definitely taking the blindfolds off, stop talking to yourself negative, and stepping into something brand new. Yeah, the Seven of Rods. Definitely defending your choices. Understanding that if, you know, somebody has something to say, you're ready. You're really ready for this. You know, that's almost like a defensive mode. But in this case, it's just you knowing how things are going to continue to grow for you. So you don't want anybody to rain on your parade. And I don't blame you. So you're understanding your choices is yours. Nobody gets to say anything because you can see the potential here. You're not taking something that's broken and trying to mend it and make it more than what it is. No, you've already changed your mind. You've picked your path here and you're moving into that direction. Yeah, the Magician, look at that. You are definitely in charge of all this week. Understanding your own inner strengths. You've had this idea for a while, and now you're finally allowing yourself to take action and begin. No longer wondering, you know, how to go about it. You're just taking that first step and see where it winds up. So good on you for doing that. You're motivated, you're making progress, you're taking actions, and the willpower and definitely the control over this. So this is, you know, can be a departure in some areas of your life, letting go of something in order to have the courage to step into something brand new. You've been talking yourself down off this fence for a while about, you know, how to go about it, how to bring this to life. And now you finally figured out that, you know, this is life cycle. It's my turn again to go back and try. So that's what you're doing. You're starting fresh with a whole new enthusiasm about, I can do this. This will succeed. That sort of attitude. And the Five of Rods, look at the competition. Now this could be in jobs, relationships of all kinds, friendships, feeling like everybody's trying to outshine the opposite. But if this is a job that you've applied for, you've removed yourself from all that chaos. You're understanding that is not the answer to getting noticed. So you've quite completed this cycle in your life, come out on the other side realizing you are all that is needed. You don't have to do anything special. You're just enjoying yourself. You're watching everybody else do all kinds of things, but you're not participating. It's, if this is going to happen, or if I'm the chosen one, it will come to me. You have that much belief in yourself, which is beautiful. Really is. It's not, you know, over self-confidence. It's just knowing to believe in yourself and your dreams going forward. And the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. It's a yes card from the, you know, the universe. Financial, some of you may need to get a financial advisor, you know, to figure out how to invest your finances for your future. This is a very lucky card. You know, this is tangible goods, good results, material gains, power, and you're definitely taking care of yourself, like physically as well. You're embarking on a whole new life in some cases for some of you. You finally got that dream job that you always wanted, and now you actually admit it to yourself, like, wow, you know, how lucky am I, sort of answer. So you really are going forward on a positive note with your future. This could be a windfall that has happened for you, and it gives you that extra leg up so that you have your self-independence no matter where you go or what you do in life. And that in itself is a massive reward. But it looks like there is definitely some increase in your finances this week, and you are looking and seeking financial advisors to help you figure out how to invest for your future. Now, the Four Swords. Some of you may have had a surgery of some sort, so you're healing from that, or taking care of somebody else who has. And it really, you know, you give it your all when you give, and now this is your turn to help yourself heal. You know, you're understanding that it has wore you down a little bit, you know, all that energy and effort into taking care of others, and you have now come to the conclusion that, okay, I need to take care of myself. So you're rewarding yourself this time, you know, going for a massage, sitting in a hot tub, taking a walk in a park, whatever it is that helps you to unwind, release, and let go. And that's what you're doing this week. You're taking care of yourself, your health, and your wealth. Wow. You know, and when you do that, it will help you to heal yourself as well, knowing that your future is secure. Yeah, Ten of Swords, because you've had enough of that. You know, somebody you called friend, somebody you trusted, talked to, they definitely hurt you. You know, you didn't expect this from them. You had them sort of like on a pedestal. You trusted, you know, talked to them about all kinds of things, and then you start to find out that, wow, they did not have your best interest. You know, they did everything they could do to undermine you. So it definitely took the wind out of your sails and made you rethink again. You know, is this all there is? Is this how this goes? Is this what I can expect? You know, all that hurt and worry. But you are picking yourself up out of that. This is your past. You've learned from it. You're much wiser for it. You know, not always kind, but you've learned a lot of lessons. And you take them all with you. You're not bitter about it. You're just smarter about it. So you can see the writing on the wall from different people just by analyzing them. So you're setting yourself up for a much happier future. And the Moon card, yeah, picking a new path for yourself. Taking care of your health seems to be very much on your priority list this week. You know, no longer overindulging in anything, overeating, overdrinking, substances, whatever it happens to be for you, you're cutting that down. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking walks. You're taking care of your health. It's very important to you to do this. Some people are going to want to join you. Others are not. And you're willing now to take the new path. You can see what it is that makes you fulfilled. And you can do it on your own, and you're very much aware of that. So you're moving in that direction. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Definitely taking care of yourself is high priority. You've been stressing, worrying, overanalyzing, like not getting proper sleep at night. Something happened, and it really reshook your world again. You know, brought up all that ugliness in the past. So you're definitely having problems in the sleeping area, but you're getting past that. You're realizing, okay, get out of my own way, get out of my own head, stop overthinking and analyzing, and try again and see what happens. And the Four of Pentacles, yeah, watching your finances. You've had enough of ups and downs financially to recognize that you need a certain amount in your bank account to help yourself feel safe and secure, and you're willing to do that. You know, you're not overspending in any direction, but you're also rewarding yourself. You're realizing that, you know, you can't just hoard your money forever. You need to reward yourself for what you have achieved. And that's what you're doing this week. You're finally allowing yourself to reward yourself with some small thing that you call a prize. All right, one more for clarity. Yeah, look at that. The Eight of Pentacles, taking care of your finances, hard at work, really going within, taking care of yourselves. And you're realizing that this is going to change your future. So you're willing to put all your time, energy, and effort into something. You're learning something more about the craft that you like. And you can see the potential financial abundance in the future because of that. So you're willing now to put time, energy, and effort into this, and it will pay you for a very long time to come. All right, and your oracle card. Unfounded fear. Focusing on worries, focusing on worst case scenarios. Allowing worry to grow out of potentials to be a problem. Yeah, just overstressing, over worrying. There you go. Letting it go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.